A little boy named Daniel loved to draw. One day in school, he proudly created a picture of his mom, a big smile on her face, her arms open wide. His teacher gave him a perfect score, and he felt so proud. Clutching the drawing, he raced home, excited to show his mom. "Mom, look," he said, beaming, holding up the picture for her to see. But his mother was busy, trying to finish her work and take care of household chores. She barely glanced up, distractedly saying, "That's nice, honey," before turning back to her tasks. Daniel felt his heart sink, the excitement fading away. In a fit of frustration, he tore the drawing into pieces, feeling hurt and unseen. Years passed, and Daniel grew into a teenager. He excelled in high school, getting good grades and making friends. But there was always a small, lingering resentment toward his mother. He felt she didn't understand him, didn't see him for who he was, or recognize the things that mattered to him. One day, just before his high school graduation, he asked his mom for a computer, hoping she'd say yes. But she looked at him with a sad smile and said, "I'm sorry, Daniel. I can't afford it right now." Frustrated, Daniel shouted, "You never buy me anything, you only care about yourself." His mother's face fell, but she didn't respond, only watching him with sad eyes as he stormed out of the room, slamming the door behind him. Not long after, Daniel decided he was done. Feeling that his mother didn't care about him, he packed his things and left home, determined to make it on his own. "I'm done with you," he said, slamming the door behind him, ignoring her quiet pleas for him to stay. Years turned into decades. At first he meant to call her or visit her just to see how she was, but life became busy. He built a career, made friends, traveled, and moved on with his life, leaving his past and his mother far behind. The pain he had once felt faded as he focused on himself and his own life. Then one day, 20 years after he had walked out, he received a phone call. "Hello, is this Daniel?" an unfamiliar voice asked. "Yes, it is," he replied. "I'm sorry to inform you, but your mother passed away today." He felt as if the floor had dropped from beneath him. Memories came rushing back. The time she had cooked his favorite meal, the way she would tuck him in when he was a child, the time she worked long hours to provide for him, even if it meant going without herself. His heart ached, and he realized how much he had missed her and how many moments he had lost. At her funeral, Daniel felt a deep emptiness, a regret that cut deeper than he could have imagined. At the service, one of his mother's friends handed him a small box with his name on it. "She wanted you to have this," she said, her eyes kind but sorrowful. Inside the box, he found the torn drawing he had made all those years ago, carefully put back together, each piece gently taped in place. Tears filled his eyes as he saw his childish handwriting scrawled in the corner. "My mom, the best mom." Beneath the picture, there was a neatly folded note and a small envelope. He opened the note first. "Dear Daniel, I know I couldn't buy you everything you wanted, but I always did my best. Here's a little something for the computer you wanted." Opening the envelope, he found $1,000 she had saved over the years, bit by bit, never spending it on herself, just so she could help him. Overcome with emotion, Daniel clutched the picture in the envelope, his hands shaking. He realized that his mother had always loved him, quietly, selflessly, even when he couldn't see it. Sitting there, he whispered, "I'm so sorry, Mom. I love you too." But the words fell into silence, and he knew they came too late. Tears streamed down his face as he thought of the years he had wasted, years he could have spent with her, appreciating all she had done. As he sat there, holding the pieces of his mother's love, Daniel made a promise to himself. He would honor her memory, share her kindness, and remember the sacrifices she had made. She had given him everything, even if he hadn't seen it at the time. If you love your mother, hold her close. Tell her while you can. Don't let years of silence pass by. If you love your mother, please like the video and subscribe. Write in the comments, "I love you, Mom."